Hear it? Water. We're getting close. Check this out. We're going downhill now, all right? Look at the ground. See all the moss? Getting close to water. A lot of water. Stays wet, so wet here that there's moss all over the place. The system I use is a Sawyer Squeeze Mini. So I've got the pouch here, which is roughly 32 ounces, or at least this one is. This one is more 16-ounce squeeze pouch. And the Sawyer filter itself will run 1 million liters. At least I believe the regular size is 1 million liters of water. It's probably more liters of water than I'm going to drink in a lifetime. That Squeeze Mini is 10,000, I believe. I'll post the proper information on the screen or in the comments below. Cask Crew again. Hey everybody, what's happening? Thank you all for joining me once again on Whiskey and Woods. My name is Jolly, of course. It's good to be with you. Again, I want to thank you all for supporting me and this channel as we review whiskeys and bourbons here in the great outdoors. It doesn't get much better than this. So, without further ado, we have another edition from Cask Crew. This one happens to be orange roasted whiskey. Base, as they all are for Cask Crew, is one we did a review on some time ago. It was the rye. You can check out that video by hitting the link up here in the top left corner. I had a little bit last night after I made it in and got all set up to take the chill off, but I'm going to classify this one as what they call a liqueur, and I'll give you some more information on liqueurs. But essentially, it's a flavored liquor. This one happens to be a whiskey, and it's a lot of sweet. This is essentially for mixing. So if you like to mix drinks where one of the flavors is orange, the Cask Crew roasted orange might be for you. I've given you information on Cask Crew before, but I'm going to refresh your memory here. Joe Ragazzo, again, is the Vice President of Sales at Ladestra Spirits in Rochester, New York. They sourced a rye whiskey out of Alberta, Canada, and they also sourced a corn mash Kentucky whiskey in their blend here. That is for the base. It's a 51% rye with a 49% mixed whiskey, Kentucky straight bourbon. And then they infuse that with roasted flavors. Then they finished it in a semi-sweet orange peel. This was released in June 2018. It's also aged for 3 years. Now, they are not, the entire blend here is not aged for 3 years. They sourced those two whiskeys, the rye and the straight. They were aged for 3 years separately. The blend here is 40% alcohol by volume, which is an 80 proof. It is cast in a new American oak barrel. The rye is charred, but the corn whiskey is a raw American oak barrel. This stuff's gonna cost you about $25 for a 750 milliliter bottle. Cask Crew also has another whiskey in this line. It's a walnut toffee flavored and ginger spice. So awards, double gold medal at 2008 WSWA annual convention. The color is supposed to be bright orangey copper. Well, let's take a look at that. Again, I had a little bit of this last night, and I got some thoughts that I want to share with you. In terms of whiskey tasting, you have to understand it could be different from time to time, and there are many causes for that. It could be what you just ate, it could be element that you're in. There's all kinds of reasons for the same brand of whiskey or bourbon tasting different at different times. So let's see what we have this today as compared to last night. This is bright orangish yellow. Fair amount of oils. A lot of that slow run side of the glass could be due to sugar as well, so it's kind of hard to know. A lot of orange. I mean, not just citrus, but there's a lot of orange here. A lot of orange. There's quite a bit of sugar as well. You can smell the sweet in it also. Not getting much for an alcohol hit. Okay, I'm getting a roasted orange for sure. Let's see what it tastes like. A lot of sugar straight in. And then that orange is closely following the sugar. It's a big orange taste. And then on the finish, you get that orange peel. Now, I'm not sure if I'm getting much of the rye, because I haven't had a whole bunch of experience with rye, but that orange is right out of the box here. And it's tasty. It is yummy. It's not one that I would sip on. I'm not one for flavored liqueurs, or let alone flavored whiskey, but it's not bad. I do plan to try a mixed drink or two with that and see how it turns out. It's pretty, it's cute, but it's not bad. Again, the finish seems to be roasted orange for me. Let's see what the nose is supposed to reveal. Let's see what the Ladestra says about it. Caramel vanilla, some soft oak. After a few minutes in the glass, it gets some warm spices and juicy red fruit. Okay, warm spices. Yep, going down the hatch. It gets a little warm. And you get that alcohol, which is probably the spice of it. Palate, spices prominent, along with caramel, oak predominance on the back palate. Now let that run around my mouth. You get gobsmacked with the sugar, but again, the orange is heavy hitter right behind it. Then at the finish, the entire mouth seems to you feel a spearmint type of feel when you chew double mint or spearmint gum. You get that tingling around your mouth. It's an interesting experience. Okay, come on, just finish that. The finish, warm orange peel with a slight roasted coffee finish. I didn't get much coffee there, but the orange is big. For those of you who like citrus or whiskey, or you do like mixed drinks with a lot of citrus, specifically orange, this one's probably for you. I think you'll like it. That concludes another episode of Whiskey and Woods. Once again, I want to thank you all for joining me here in the great outdoors. And I also want you to remember not to worry about the best whiskeys. Just drink what you like, however you like it. Peace. As we're on the way out, I do have a question. Do you like sweet liquors? How about flavored whiskeys? Let me know down in the comments. I'd be interested in hearing what you got to say.